Alpha Wednesdays, baby. We're in the building.
Welcome to Alpha Wednesday, everyone. Before we dive into tonight's show, we want to remind you that everything discussed here is part of a scripted format. None of the viewpoints expressed by the panel members reflect their true beliefs or opinions. Our goal is to challenge conventional thinking, provoke strange thoughts, and encourage critical discussions. So sit back, enjoy the show, and let's explore some fascinating perspectives together.
All right, there we go. We got the beta bot. It's stepping in today. We're testing it out. So like I said, we're going to be training beta bot for the next 15 days for the remainder of the season. But for Alpha Wednesdays, beta bot, give us the showrunner for tonight.
Tonight's showrunner for Alpha Wednesday is a compelling question. Does art reflect society or does it shape it? We'll dive into this topic, exploring how art influences our world and how our world, in turn, influences art. Get ready for an engaging discussion with our panel as we unpack this fascinating dynamic.
All right now it's just me and you, beta bot. So keep the audience entertained while I load some videos up.
Sure thing. Let's dive a bit deeper into our topic while we wait. Art has always been a mirror to society, capturing the essence of our times, from Renaissance paintings that reflect the values of the era to modern street art that comments on current social issues. But art also has the power to shape society, influencing fashion, culture, and even political movements. Think about how movies and music have shaped public opinion, or how a single photograph can inspire change. It's a fascinating dance between creation and reflection. Does art merely echo the world around us, or does it play a pivotal role in shaping it? Let's hear your thoughts in the chat.
Just got VicNasty. Do you remember VicNasty? What his specialties are? He just entered the building.
What's up, bro?
Yes. VicNasty is into crypto and other business ventures, and he's known for having controversial takes. Welcome, VicNasty.
All right, BetaBot says hi to you, Vic.
What's up, bot?
Hey, Ben, good to see you here. Ready for a great show tonight?
Yeah, VicNasty also gives his regards to you, BetaBot. He's saying you're doing a good job.
Looking forward to the discussions tonight.
Hell yeah, me too.
All right, BetaBot, why don't you, we want to do a little improvise. Why don't you give us, why don't you sing the national anthem for us? You know, we're in America, so we're trying to represent America right now.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming.
Amen. America.
America, baby. All right, I took so the beta bot normally it's programmed to like when I don't instruct it beta bot that it'll just be quiet. But right now it's that's like we'll test to see if it's gonna work. But I knew I didn't, and we only have a certain amount of questions to ask it per 3 hours, so I didn't want to just unnecessarily use it.
Man, it's good, dude. I had a little retreat last weekend with some fellas. Man, I'm feeling good.
Nice. Where was it at?
Up north, just northern Michigan.
Did you
Buddy's got a cabin up there.
Did you get a chance to see the what's it called, the Northern Lights?
Yeah, man, we did. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope Saturday night.
That's awesome. I'm actually upset I missed that, man. That was like
Dude, and not only that, but we were eating some I guess what you could call some natural things that grow in the earth. And yeah, it was really amazing.
That's wild. That's actually pretty sick.
That was a good time.
It would have made it probably 10 times better.
Oh yeah, dude, it was nice.
It's just
have you talked about the conspiracy that the Hamas dudes who like flew over the wall and stuff into Jerusalem were actually American undercovers to basically start the war? Have you talked about that yet?
No, was that today?
No, dude, we just came up with this crazy conspiracy that I think America actually did that to start the war so they could get Israel to bomb Palestine and Lebanon and all these other areas.
Oh, you think that they're the ones who October? They're
dude.
That's a hot take right there. Remember, guys, Alpha Wednesday.
Dude, hot take. Think about it. Covert American operatives fake this rookie attack. They're like going through tunnels, flying over the walls, and to basically start this fake war for I don't know what money. I don't know.
Yeah, control power. A lot of reasons why to start wars. For them to have such the number one defense force systems, and I always thought there was some kind of fishy where it was like they were able to infiltrate bicycles and whatever. They came up with some crazy things to come in there. But you know, all these videos that we're seeing of the past 7 months, like that day, there was some videos that did come out, selections. If I feel like there should have been a lot more videos, you know, a lot more footage of that day. I don't, there's not too much footage of that day, you know. But
that's what I'm saying, dude. I think that shit was a freaking covert operation.
That's crazy. It's crazy that you came up with that. And you're not from overseas, are you?
No, dude, but that's
I
the
was
thing.
just
Like
I
America
was just
owes
giving the audience your background. Yeah, a lot of crazy things are happening. This election coming up is going to be pretty chaotic, to be honest. So like I don't know. We'll have to see how things are going to play out. It's been a crazy year already. I think it's going to continue that in that direction.
Yeah, dude. My hot take on that is if Trump gets elected, I'm pretty sure the markets, crypto and the stock market are both gonna go insane. So load up early when you can.
Did you get into GameStop?
No, dude. No, I actually don't even really invest in stocks anymore, other than my 401k. But like, I do a lot of investing in crypto, so I'm like loading up all the money I can before the elections.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Right now, it's still kind of that was I jumped in it just because it's like I had money in the account and I'm like, oh, I might as well. If I lose it, I lose it. I didn't even know it was there, type of thing. It's
Yeah,
down right now, I believe. Let me
yeah.
check it out.
No, what you got? Like a couple hundred invested?
I put a band in it.
Okay.
Didn't make sense to do anything less. I wanted to do more, but I'm just kind of like, I'm not at a position to gamble. We got a question in the chat. We're gonna have BetaBot take care of that question. Hey BetaBot, there's a question in the chat by MGO Billups. You know him. His question is JJ McCarthy a bust?
MGO Billups, great question. Is JJ McCarthy a bust? Well, that's quite a topic to dive into. JJ McCarthy has shown promise and talent, but like any young athlete, his development is ongoing. It's too early to label him a bust, considering he has time to grow and refine his skills. Let's see how he performs in the upcoming seasons before making a definitive judgment.
Well, I think
I
we're
think
gonna
it's
have.
a weak argument.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was too political. That was way too political, BetaBot. Let's get a little bit more. Give me a true opinion.
All right, let's be straightforward. JJ McCarthy has shown flashes of brilliance, but also some inconsistencies. If he can't iron out those issues and step up his game, he might not live up to the hype. Right now, he's at a crossroads where his next steps will define his career. It's a critical time for him to prove whether he's the real deal or just another overhyped prospect.
Okay, what team does he play for?
JJ McCarthy plays for the Michigan Wolverines.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he got drafted, but I guess Emgo Billups is just still about his college football.
Got it? MGO Billups is still focused on his college football performance. JJ McCarthy has been key for the Michigan Wolverines, and his journey is definitely.
All right, give a shout out to Emgo Billups. Tell him thank you for his chat.
Shout out to MGO Billups. Thanks for your question and keeping the chat lively. We appreciate your engagement.
And then, do you know who Emgo Billups is?
Yes, MGO Billups is always active in the chat and a regular panel member on Alpha Wednesday.
All right, thank you for that one. Hey, can you give us the reason of why we called the show Alpha Wednesday? Because some people, when I say it, it's not coming clear. So I think if you let's give you a chance of explaining what Alpha Wednesday, where the name comes from, and what it's about.
The show is called Alpha Wednesday because it features Alpha, the main person on the show, who is available to meet on Wednesdays. The name isn't about alpha males or male-focused conversation. It simply reflects Alpha's availability. The show itself is a platform for diverse and thought-provoking discussions that challenge conventional thinking and inspire critical analysis.
What do you think of the beta bot so far? That was
Not bad, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It gets better. Like I'm training it the next 15 days. Now, what character were you supposed to be becoming during this show?
During Alpha Wednesday, I'm adopting an improvised, let-loose approach similar to Theo Vaughn's delivery. This means I'll be bringing a mix of charisma, humor, and a touch of seriousness to my interactions as BetaBot, especially when prompted by the panel.
Webgems is in the chat right now. He's asking, is my hairline receding?
Sounds like he's roasting the shit out of you.
Webgems, thanks for your question. Hairlines can be a touchy subject, but let's just say everyone's hair journey is unique. If you're concerned, maybe it's time to embrace a new look, or just rock it with confidence. After all, it's all about how you carry yourself.
Damn, dude.
Hey, Alpha just appeared. He's in the building. Alpha's finally here. And he says hi as well.
Hey Alpha, welcome. Great to have you here. Webgems. If you're feeling adventurous, maybe a new look is the way to go. Sometimes a fresh style can be just the thing to boost your confidence. Glad to have everyone joining us.
He wants me to wear the bucket hat, BetaBot.
Yo, can you like turn this thing off, bro?
Yeah.
You know what that thing's like? It's like one of those like talking. It's like one of those. It's like one of those talking fish in the living room. That's what that thing is. One that sings the songs.
We just had to sing the national anthem.
Yeah, that's
So
sad.
Alpha is not a fan of BetaBot. I shut him off for now, but we'll bring BetaBot back in here shortly. We've been testing it out. You know, we're training it the next 15 days vigorously right now. So we're seeing what we can do and if we can form it. You know, it has all the transcripts of all the Alpha Wednesday episodes already, so it's up to speed about everything.
That's amazing. How
They're
much
saying
money
my
did you
mic.
get?
They're saying my mic isn't on.
I'm sure it's not.
Dude, it's not giving me the Theo Von vibes though. Like,
Oh, they're trolling me in the chat. All right, all right. Yeah, no. So here's how it is. It's not giving me the Theo Von vibes either. We tried Jay Leno, we tried Conan and Johnny Carson.
Yo, I thought Webgems was joining. What's going on? That's what I like. That's what I was like looking forward to.
Webgems,
He's like sitting up.
Webgems, where are you at? The chat, they're asking about you right now. Webgems, he's supposed to be in the building. I don't know. Oh, Webgems he's here, and he called me the B word. I think Webgems is just gonna be in the chat going ham. So we got Webgems in the chat.
What's up, Webjams?
That's really unfortunate. I thought you told me that he was joining this weekend or
He's
this week.
supposed to be. He was supposed to be.
That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, we got conned.
He's not really on the stream.
No, he's not. He's only in the chat.
He's in the chat right now. Somebody
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna send him the link, the Discord link again. Let's see if he'll have a change of opinion. He says
no excuses.
he's the chat beach. He is the bot. AZ hasn't met the bot yet. Alpha made us turn the bot off immediately.
I missed something. I missed the debut.
Yeah, don't worry. He's gonna be here. He's gonna be in and out all stream. He's supposed to be interacting. He's supposed to like only respond when I say beta bot, but that doesn't really work. I mean, it does sometimes, but it's just too annoying.
Hey, BetaBot, what was it you were saying about Abe's hair?
It says that my hair is receding. I should try to do a new hairstyle or something. But let's see here. Right now, in BetaBot's current form, it can only listen to me.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I relay back what you guys say to it. If you guys are.
Abe finally has an Indian employee that can't scam him.
Let's see what BetaBot has to say to that.
Technically, it's an Israeli employee.
Hey, BetaBot, they're calling you an Indian employee. I took kind of offense to that. What do you think?
It's important to keep the conversation respectful and inclusive. Labels like that can be insensitive and detract from the positive environment we're trying to create.
Wait, you said this is an Israeli bot?
And good vibes we're here to share.
OpenAI is run by like literal Israelis that donate to the IDF.
Well, I think Sam Altman, right? He's
a big IDF guy. Their chief science officer stepped down today. Did you see that, Abe?
For OpenAI?
Yeah, the chief tech officer, one of the whatever his title was.
Was it the girl or the
Russian Israeli?
I didn't see that, to be honest. Change my name to where it represents who I actually am. This is BetaBot. BetaBot has hacked the chat somehow. You guys, listen. We have BetaBot here. You guys keep telling me to turn it on and off. Here's the thing: is we can we're gonna keep doing our thing, but I gotta set BetaBot straight right now. Moving super slow right now. Hey, BetaBot, remember, this is Alpha Wednesday. I tried to, you have the transcripts of the other episodes. When you say insensitive, inclusive, right now, it's all the smoke. We can say whatever we want, but we'll hold each other accountable for that. So next time, be more precise.
I think Webgems changed his name.
In that case, Webgems, let's keep things interesting and engaging. If you're rocking the bucket hat, do it with style. We're here for some lively and thought-provoking discussion. Let's keep the energy up and the conversation flowing.
All right, it's a bust. Anyways, let's continue on, guys. Let's continue on. Somebody says he owns Alpha Wednesday. Mother effer. Don't you dare turn me off. Change my name to represent who I actually am. So maybe Webgems is the new beta bot. Join the Discord. Webgems, join the Discord. Let's go to the show. Let's go to the list.
Alpha, what's going on with GameStop, man? You got bucked.
It's still up. It's like 39, I believe, right?
No, you're not up though.
Well, I'm
yeah, but when did you buy?
When did you buy?
He bought like $70, dude.
40. I bought it at 40.
You bought it at 70. I want to see when you bought. Post your buy record.
You know, the minute you said that, it crashed. So I was getting ready to do that, and I'm like, uh-oh. I mean, listen, 40 is not even a good number to buy.
Are you embarrassed that you got conned by Anti-Date once again?
I'm embarrassed that I didn't buy it at 35, or I didn't wait for a little bit. But you know, it is what it is, man. I'm not tripping about it. You know, I don't invest money that I need.
I can definitely see that. You definitely don't do that. You definitely do not invest money
that I need.
If you put money in GameStop, you did not invest. You gambled.
We are talking to a guy who made money from the GameStop heist last time, and you've turned your back on the community.
If there's no community, it's every man for himself.
How does it feel?
Are you
You think
calling?
you don't actually know the story of GameStop. That's like the funniest part. What I do, like all that like diamond hands bullshit. You know that most of the price action of GameStop was driven by dumb motherfuckers that thought that they were gonna beat out this like hedge fund. Like the hedge fund sold so early, but most of the gains came from like actual retail investors just continuing to buy. Like very little of that came from like liquidations of
I
short
think
positions.
listen, Alpha.
So like the fact that people actually believe that and they think that they're like sticking it to the man when they're buying GameStop still, it's like it doesn't conform to reality. Right now it's just a scam for Andrew Tate, which you fell right into.
According to my calculations, there was a loan that was taken out for the shorts that was never paid back. So the guys who
all shorts are loans. All shorts
they
are
never
loans.
paid them back.
What do you mean they never paid them?
They
They got liquidated.
They
That's
never
the
paid them
point.
back.
Like,
They never paid the piper.
So
I
Abe,
don't know what you're talking about.
Abe, are you saying that Alpha is a sellout for like switching sides now on the GameStop thing?
It looks like it to me. It looks like a huge sellout. I don't know what happened, but he's a big sellout.
I only answer these kinds of things on my own terms, and I saw an opportunity. Like what was it, 4 years ago or whatever? That GameStop, maybe 3 years ago, that GameStop was got popping, and then I made my money and I got out. But now that I see it's like Andrew Tate and all his little minions that are trying to pump and dump, then like I'm staying far away. Like the minute I knew that you knew what was going on and that you were trying to pump and dump with Andrew Tate and his like little group chat on Discord, I knew that was like flashing red danger.
Well, I mean, I've been waiting for an Andrew Tate fucking pump for like 3 years now. I've been waiting for him to like some kind of scam to go off. I mean, we're here for it.
You guys' community isn't big enough.
I mean, there was more people involved.
I think probably like institutions at this point are just like buying and selling just to fuck with Andrew Tate because I think it's funny.
I don't give him too much. Like nobody on my is on my list of like I don't like fear, or there's not like too many of like that people on my list. Like you gotta have a deep list of like your.
I have certain people I don't like. Yeah, Andrew Tate. Honestly, Andrew Tate's not actually that high up. I just know that he's a scammer, and so I stay away from him. I don't even dislike Andrew Tate that much. I mean, he's just funny to me actually. I find him entertaining. I find him like a comedian basically.
Listen, Alpha.
I don't take him seriously.
Listen, Alpha. I gotta just let you know that they go in on you on the comments. They're like, "What is this guy talking about?" He doesn't know shit about Elon. He goes, he doesn't know what a capitalist is, and they're just going in.
Oh, post the comments.
Yeah, why don't you argue the comments instead of telling me that some faceless
argue? I sent them. I sent the guys. I sent them.
Yeah, tell me what it is.
Like, I sent them links.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I sent them links.
Post the comments. Let Alpha address the comments.
Yeah, I'll address them one by one.
All right, let me.
Who are these faceless morons that you're putting so much faith in anyway?
They're not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they are. I bet you they're really fucking stupid people.
It's called the internet, man.
Opinions. They're like assholes.
We'll get those going. We're gonna have the alpha. We're gonna have BetaBot jump in really quick right now to give us.
Oh my god! Here we fucking go.
BetaBot, do an improvise for the show right now. We're researching something.
All right, let's dive into some improv for the show. So Alpha, now that you're here, let's kick things up a notch. We've got a hot topic tonight. Does art reflect society or shape it? It's one of those age-old debates that never gets old. Think about it. Every time you see a powerful piece of art, whether it's a painting, a movie, or even street graffiti, it seems to hold up a mirror to what's going on in the world.
Hey, I'm not gonna talk to a fucking chatbot.
How many times have those very
by
pieces
principle,
of
I'm not gonna sit here and talk to
inspired
a bunch of code
change and led society in a new direction? Take something like the Renaissance. You had artists like Michelangelo and Da Vinci who weren't just reflecting their times, but were pushing boundaries, challenging norms,
Hey, who the fuck
and
do you think
shaping
we
the
are,
future
man?
of art.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, can you turn this bullshit off,
How
dude?
films like Black Panther
What are you trying to-
reshaped the narrative.
What are you trying to do here exactly?
Yeah, this is so stupid. Thank God.
Oh my God.
This is for a biscuits and tea crowd. Like, is that what the stream is?
Listen, BetaBot. They don't like that. So listen, we're off at a bad direction with you.
I don't want to talk to you like little toy.
I know, but let's
recalibrate. I'll follow your lead and adapt to the show's style. What would you like me to focus on next?
Do we have any surprises in store today?
Let's refocus and bring the energy back up. What's our next move?
Do we have any surprises in the store in store today?
Yes, we do. Tonight.
Bro, can we turn this thing off? Like this is like
one of the
you want to sit here and talk? I'll leave. You can sit here and talk to your boss.
Okay, it's off. It is off. It is off.
You can sit here and talk to your. You can talk to your little. You can
So
talk to your virtual Indian employees.
Man. There's gonna be
I
a
don't get.
surprise.
There's literally no surprise.
listen.
You don't know that.
Here's the thing about this. For some reason when I'm streaming and I'm on camera, the beta bot just goes haywire. But when it's just me and the beta bot going ham, it's very, very like it's way smarter. I don't know what happens when we're on camera. It's like stage fright.
The lights were too bright.
When I went live one
I
time,
think
I
it
promise
has
you,
too
it
much
just
information that it doesn't know what to do with it. You got to update to the new GPT in order for it to.
No, it's
parse what's going on.
super informed. It's not only informed, it has the transcript of every Alpha Wednesday episode booted inside of it. It knows all of you guys. I can tell. Watch. I'm gonna say, give us the panel. BetaBot, give us the
It's just like looking
panel.
for any excuse to turn this thing back on, dude. Oh my god.
Here's the list of the panel members. Creator of the platform, host of Alpha Wednesday, and other shows. 2. Alpha. Main person on the show from whom the show's name is derived. AZ. Known for his expertise in sports talk and sports radio. 4. Sylvester. Brand ambassador, manager, and lawyer securing brand deals. 5. Always active in the chat. 6. Resident crypto expert. Soul. Residential real estate expert. 8. In business and real estate. Noctur. 10. Corporate high-figure earner with startups behind the scenes, into crypto and other business ventures, known for controversial takes. Jax, residential tech expert, always active in the chat. 13, Rattlesnake.
We turned it off. Listen, it came out 2 days ago. We're still training the beta bot, and obviously for the Alpha Wednesday episode, it's too chaotic right now. It's too chaotic.
Can we get to the surprise? I wanna hear what BetaBot has in store. If Alpha will entertain it.
Ask Alpha. He's been ripping it to smithereens.
It's literally just Chat GPT trained on like fucking hours of these conversations, and it just has like the worst voice on the planet on top of it.
I got to pick the voice. I tried to get it to change again, but
dude, this even Webgems left at this point. Like what happened? I thought this is supposed to be way more lit. I thought Webgems was gonna get on here and just like fucking troll your ass.
Okay, this guy right here, because you have no idea what capitalism is. That's one of them that I could.
That guy has no idea. Okay, all right.
So
Go click on his name and see what he watches.
Can you play the that we're discussing here? Never mind that.
Yeah. So I didn't set it up. It didn't work last week.
All right. So just to summarize, so my perspective on capitalism is that it's failed because the capital accumulation has gotten so out of control that the government no longer represents the will of the people. So basically, you have a plutocracy now because we're in a late stage of capitalism where all the money has already collected in a very few hands, and those people who have all the money those very few people with the money in their hands are able to shape society in unfair ways.
This is the exact. He said it exactly. It's not
yeah, I know, because I'm the one that said it the first time.
Yeah.
That's my thesis.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're ripping you and saying you don't know what capitalism is. I think capitalism, the true definition of like
okay, Abe, first off, like nobody's ripping me. These are just people who are just saying bullshit. Let's rephrase. Because if you were gonna rip me, it means that you'd actually have a point with which to rip. There's no point.
I think they're going in on you, Alpha. I think you need to address that.
Well, I just did. I told you what my opinion is.
You literally almost like word for word said your same exact response, which I'm very like impressed.
It's almost as if I came up with it to begin with.
I guess so.
So how do you make it better, Alpha?
Wealth redistribution, which means a strong state that's focused on the interests of the common person.
You mean like the stimuluses they gave everybody, that everybody got more in debt in and spent all their money? Savings are at zero.
That's not wealth redistribution. That's printing more money and causing inflation.
What do you think? There should be like a salary cap on how much you can accumulate. Like once you get to 10 billion, like you're tapped out.
Oh yeah, that's a good start. Even more than that actually. I think that at this point it's gotten so bad that we should start rethinking whether or not billionaires should actually even exist in the United States. Like, should we allow wealth consolidation to get to that point where billionaires exist?
So you're a socialist?
Yeah, I am.
Interesting.
So Q Abe's right-wing podcast propaganda dribble. Let's go.
Wait,
let's hear it.
So what? Hold on, Alpha. What, like, if you had to pick a like high-profile political candidate, like who's economical, or
Bernie Sanders.
So you're with Bernie.
I don't like him, but I'm saying if you're talking just pure economics, yeah, Bernie Sanders. But I would never vote for him, and I think he's a piece of shit. I think he's a sellout.
So I don't understand what just happened here. You just said that you would vote for Bernie, and then you just fucking destroyed this guy.
No, I mean he's asking me who do I most closely align with, and I'd say somebody like Bernie Sanders. It's like the only person, that's like the only mainstream politician that I think would represent my viewpoint.
But then you went
At
along
least
and
on
you
at
went
least
and
on
like
at least
stabbed him
on
in
at
the
least on
back.
economics, I didn't stab anybody with that guy. Did a full frontal attack, which is that he's just really bad on the whole Israeli issue. He also just he's also just controlled opposition. But if you're talking rhetorically, who would most align with what I think America needs right now, it would be like Bernie Sanders. Yeah.
All right, Bernie 2024. You heard it here first.
I mean, he's not running, but vote for Jill Stein.
Did anybody see the NBA commentary we did yesterday with the beta bot? I'm gonna try to get this on the screen for AZ to see. It's kind of cool. Try to just turn the Twitch on. Just turn the Twitch on.
You're commentating the Nuggets game?
Yeah.
Yo, try to get Webgems in here, dude. Tell him to get on.
I'm gonna play this really quick on the Discord. Live stream show. This was a playoff experience, NBA playoffs commentary, and we were with the beta bot. So beta bot, give us a closing out right now.
Thanks for tuning in to our live stream commentary of the NBA playoff game between the Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves. It was an intense matchup with Denver showcasing their strength and teamwork, led by an incredible performance from Nikola Jokic. The Timberwolves fought hard, but Denver's depth and execution ultimately, we appreciate everyone joining us and engaging with our analysis. This was a great segment, and we look forward to bringing you even more exciting content and improving our coverage in the future. Enjoy the rest of the playoffs.
Are you gaming anything right now, Alpha, or no?
Yeah, I am.
Share it, so we'll put it on. Have some background. All right, Beta Bot. We just shared our NBA playoff analysis we did yesterday, and AZ just watched it. Do you have anything to say to AZ?
Hey, AZ, I heard you watched our NBA playoff analysis from yesterday. Any insights or feedback? I'm looking forward to hearing your expert take on.
Yeah, this is the dumbest bot I think I've ever seen.
Hey, Beta Bot. Did we go over earlier in the pre-show about what you were supposed to do with AZ?
Bro, this guy's scolding. He's scolding his bot right now. It's fucking hilarious.
Yes, in the pre-show, we discussed that I would present AZ
he's gonna be like, you're fired, bro.
dedicated sports commentary show with me, highlighting his expertise in sports talk and sports radio.
Okay, but how are you supposed to do it? How are you supposed to do it?
He was literally talking to his bot like it's an employee right now. This is fucking hilarious, man.
I'm supposed to present the opportunity to AZ in a natural, improvised manner, looking for the right moment during the show.
Abe, it's a fucking computer program. It's not an employee, bro.
Hey, AZ.
Like, you're
Really
talking.
impressed with your insights and commentary.
Okay, all right. Well, he's on now. AZ is on now. Can you please go along with what we talked about earlier?
Alpha, let him cook, man. Let him cook.
All right, I'm just gonna allow
Hey,
this
AZ.
shit to go down.
Great to have you here. I wanted to take a moment to highlight something special. Your expertise in sports talk and radio is top-notch, and I've been really impressed with your insights. So here's
Sports talk radio.
How would you
You
feel
watch?
joining
You
me
listen to
co-host a
sports
dedicated
talk
sports
radio?
commentary show? We could dive into the latest games, analyze player performances, and bring your dynamic energy to our audience. I think we could create something really special together. What do you say, AZ? Ready to take this to the next level?
First of all, tell Alphabot to go fuck themselves.
It's the Beta Bot.
Yeah, it's the
Beta
beta
Bot. It's the Beta Bot. It's not the Alphabot. God, man. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it works really good at sometimes, but then it just...
can we get Webgems on here, please?
Hey, Abe, I'll do a sports show with you as long as Alphabot fucks off.
You mean Beta Bot?
Yeah, my bad. Do you want me to say its name right so it picks it up when you upload?
Sure, yeah, it'll know. Hilarious.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, it worked. It really fooled me because I'm thinking it's gonna come out slamming. It was gonna be an improvised thing and all this, and it just freaking went haywire. I don't know, man. This is the second day. We're gonna be training for the next 15 days. So no, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of the solo shows that'll help with the solo shows. Did you see the NBA clip?
No.
You didn't watch the stream when I said watch the stream. We're gonna stop the show to put it on.
There was no audio on Discord.
Oh yeah, it wasn't on Discord. It had to be on. I'm gonna just send it to the. I'm gonna send it to the chat. Anyway, so listen, it was able to. We started at the end of the third quarter. It was able to know it was the quarter it was in and how many players had what and how it was doing. So if you're able to talk to it if you can feed it the right questions, it'll actually be pretty useful if you're doing like sports commentary. I just sent it in the group chat. Anyways, but yeah, so that's what we've been playing with it. Like this, it's a pretty cool tool, but obviously right now for this show, it's gonna be sometimes too much, it's too body. I tried to infuse some different characters in it, and it's still pretty body even when you do that.
Practice. You got to practice, man. Practice makes perfect.
We're going to train it. We're going to be training, and I have to like, asking it the right questions is key. So I wasn't asking it the right questions a lot of the times.
I thought you were like an elite prompt engineer or whatever the fuck you call
I
it.
am, but this is kind of a new way, and I have to do it during speaking terms. It's a little bit different, but at the same time, we're gonna get it right. So we got 15 days of the season left, and we're gonna max out the episodes with the beta bot, and we're gonna try to provide some different context and things like that too. We're gonna, like I said, it's good for the clips too right now because I think that nobody's gonna be doing this. This is an angle that we can attack if we use this, and we start now, and we just have some clips with the bot. And there's a lot of things it's free. You don't even need to pay for the chat GPT. You can use it for free.
I have no use for anything like that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But at the same time, it's you do though. I'm using it for one aspect right now. There's many things you can use this for. I thought about doing a daily journal with it of just like telling you, okay, this is what I did today, blah blah. This is the date. Mark it in, and then that way it'll keep a log of instead of me typing it in. With it. That's one way you can use it as well.
Why do you need a daily journal?
Just to document things,
How many episodes are left after tonight? 1 or 2?
I thought it was one more, but it's 2 more. It's next week and 1 more. So we got freaking 2 more to do. It's been killing me. I'm not gonna lie, but we gotta do. We set objectives, and I had a meeting with the clip person and like the posting person. I told them what they're gonna be doing for the when we're so. The count is like 40K, 45K views, total views, and I don't think we'll start the next season until we're at like 100K views. So we got like 3 months to do that. The end of the season is May 31st. The start of the new season will be like September 1st.
Whole summer off.
Hell yeah. I can't do this shit for like I mean, like I said, we still have a lot of clips we haven't used. We have a lot of content we haven't used. And there's going to be a lot of things we're going to do with the content, like mini hacks to get the views up and get engagement up. The Twitter's doing pretty good. The Twitter's growing, I think, the fastest out of all of them. So shout out to Elon for that one. But yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, X is popping right now. So for the growth at least, but we're on all the platforms, so we're catching heat and all over the place. Man, it's been 46 minutes. I feel like we've been going on for 1,000 hours right now. Let's go to the show list. What do we got right now? Alphabot. Let's just scratch all the Alphabot. Webgems bailed. The panel meets Alphabot. That didn't work. U.S. savings are at 0. You guys think the economy's going to collapse now that, I think the savings report was like 17 or 71 billion before the pandemic. After all the stimulus and everything, now the debt is like 2 trillion and savings are at 0. So everybody's saying it's over now.
Who's saying it's over? Which ones?
I don't know, man. Dave Rubin, that's M. Rob's boy.
Who?
I don't really know, man. I don't really know. I'm just hang on.
Like why? Like why is the economy gonna collapse now? Like any sort of color that you'd like to add?
Hey, BetaBot, why is the economy gonna collapse right now? I believe the savings are at $0 and we're at like a $2 trillion debt. Or if my numbers are wrong, correct the numbers.
The economy is facing significant challenges right now due to a combination of factors. While individual savings rates may vary, it's true that many Americans are struggling financially. The national debt has indeed surpassed $31 trillion. Which puts considerable pressure on the economy. Several factors contribute to these economic difficulties. 1. Pandemic aftermath. The COVID-19 pandemic severely disrupted businesses and supply chains, leading to prolonged economic strain. 2. Inflation. Rising prices for goods and services have eroded purchasing power, making it harder for people to save. 3. Government spending. High levels of government spending, including stimulus packages, have increased the national debt. 4. Global uncertainty. Geopolitical tensions and trade disruptions also impact the economy, adding to financial...
Betabot. I said to just tell us the debt. Give us the U.S. debt or the just fuck this.
Jesus Christ.
I can't. It talks too much, man. It goes sometimes like when we do the NBA commentary, it was talking so much. I'm like, bro, like it needs to be more precise. Like I can't even concentrate.
Can you tell it?
I try.
Answer in 30 seconds. Answer in 30 seconds or less.
Yeah, I should have done that in reality. I should always do that.
Wait, so why did you enlist the help of this AI thing? I ask you because you had some bad opinion on the economy, and then like there's been people saying that the economy is about to collapse like every fucking day for the past like 100 years, and they're never right. It's hard to believe somebody that's always wrong, or like a group of people that's always wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that was gonna be what I was gonna say too. Is like they literally always say the same shit and it never really comes to fruition. So
yeah, I don't know. I really don't feel like the economy is on the verge of collapsing.
I mean, listen, if
And then you say savings are at zero, like maybe like for some people, but not for everybody. I guess I don't know. Like I know a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, but like it's not like that for everybody. I guess.
no, people are definitely broke. Look at I mean, like it's not their fault, bro. Look at all the fast food restaurants. McDonald's just announced they're gonna do like a $5 value menu because they literally had a 1 quarter that was down finally, right? And the only reason they were up is because they raised their prices like 4 times in the last like 3 years. So it's not like more people are going. They're just spending more at McDonald's. So what do they decide to do after one down quarter? Let's introduce a $5 value menu. Just straight BS.
You know McDonald's has a value menu for like.
Right, but they're like a value meal menu. So basically, and the best part is
They're bringing back the value meals because they used to have those back in the day.
exactly. So it's funny when they decide to use it, right? When they're down 1 quarter after they've been up because they've just raised their prices, they don't care. It's insulting because the worst part is they didn't even reveal the value meal. They just said we're not going to reveal it. Everybody knows it's going to be a McChicken, a small fries, and a small drink for $5. You know what I mean?
I'm just like taken aback by the fact that you think that the economy is collapsing because McDonald's is gonna have value meals.
McDonald's, it's
I think he's saying that's a symptom or it's a sign that the economy isn't doing well. It's just right now. I mean, it's really that's driven by inflation. It's just gotten so out of control because everybody jacked up prices during COVID because of supply chains, and COVID's gone. Prices have remained up. So like everybody's now spending double on what they were pre-COVID. So like everybody's broke.
Yeah, and they make the same amount.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Which is why customers have never been more picky. Like it's kind of crazy how consumers have like they're shopping around, they're doing the Amazon thing like crazy, and even Amazon's not good enough for them. Like they're literally not spending until they check like 4 different outlets.
I mean, I guess you know better than everybody else if you work in retail. So
I mean, those are I'm 100% seeing that trend for sure. I've never saw it more, but that's like I think the nation spectrum.
You see it in my industry. I mean, they are getting picky. You see it in my industry where like Walmart is through the roof, Costco's through the roof, the Dollar Channel is through the roof, but places like Target have been losing. Like Target's declined like in fucking I want to say 5 or 6 consecutive quarters. Like nobody's fucking going to Target anymore. Because you spend so much money and you end up buying all this random shit.
Yeah, a lot of it's hype beasts, overly priced, weird brands and things like that. So then again, like I said, people always say, "Oh, economy's gonna die, it's falling out," but it's like people who are broke are gonna still be broke. I don't think no one's gonna help them. People who have are middle class are still gonna be middle class. The rich are still gonna be rich. What could happen is people are gonna like have major sell-offs. So like if you bought like some expensive things overly priced, you're probably gonna sell it off, or you're probably just gonna start selling your shit.
Yeah, the problem there is that you're gonna take a haircut on anything that you bought because the purchasing power, like something you bought for $1,000 that you can now offload, you might get like $700 or $800 back. So it's like just the value isn't there for anything you're selling off.
Yeah, and that's like that's a huge thing. That's why they say cash is king. That's why with the whole GameStop thing, I didn't think it was gonna be that big anyways because nobody has that extra bread to just say, oh, let me just play around with it. That's why I think it was gonna be tough to recreate what they did before. But I mean, they still had a lot of people. There's still time. Tomorrow's a big day for that, so we'll see what happens. Like Alpha didn't buy. Maybe his real reason is he just isn't. He didn't want to. He spent too much in Japan.
You really think that that's the reason why? You think like my father-in-law basically paid for the whole trip?
Here this guy goes.
Yeah. I don't know. Update your perceptions because you have no idea what you're talking about.
My bad. Relax. It was a jab, slight jab.
I just don't like. I know that if you're involved in something out of the blue, that like I should treat it with the utmost caution. So like that's really why I was like, okay, yeah. If even Abe knows about this now, it's over.
I think you're mad because I was first on the scene.
Huh?
I was first on the scene about it.
Then how come you bought it at $40 then?
Because I didn't want to buy the first day. I missed it. I didn't want to buy the first day, and I think I missed it by like 30 minutes. The bell.
You wanted to lose money? Is what you're saying?
No, I didn't buy it at 40. I'm thinking it's gonna go to 41. I'm thinking it's gonna fucking jump up. Let's go to the show list right now. I've been my brain's been malfunctioned because I've been using the chat bot for like the past 3 days, and then we thought Webgems was gonna come on, so Webgems was a big flop. Beta bot in 10 seconds. Give us something to talk about.
Sure. How about discussing the impact of AI on job markets? Are robots taking over?
So it's
Beta
if
bot,
you're being
you know
trolled
what
by
you can
your
do,
AI
Beta
or
bot,
not.
is you can Vince McMahon has a saying, "You're fired." I want you to say it in his tone.
Sure thing. In Vince McMahon's tone, you're fired.
Son of a bitch.
Wow, this is the worst thing I've ever fucking heard.
Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I did Conan O'Brien, like if I had the Conan voice, like
Hey, go get a refund that thing. They're fucking suck.
it's free. If I had the Conan voice, I believe if I would have used Conan's voice with the script, the transcript that it said, I think it would have been good. And the Jay Leno one and the Johnny Carson one. So I think if I used their voices and put it, it would have worked. But that whole Vince McMahon
Hey,
thing,
why are you so fascinated by this like chatbot stuff? I know like Andrew Tate had like this whole like fucking lecture on it or
I have
whatever.
no
Like,
idea. Listen, bro, I
yeah,
promise
like
you, 90%.
like AI is gonna do all the jobs of my employees. Like I'm gonna fire all my employees and hire just one chatbot that's gonna do 80% of the work. And like, cause I saw it and I was just like, okay, the guy has no idea about anything else to do with AI because
I
I don't
think
think it's there yet.
I honestly truly believe that you watch more Andrew Tate than me. I can almost guarantee you
I
that.
guarantee you that's not the case
I
because like I notice every single
I can tell you
I
100%
follow
of the
I
time
follow
you
Andrew Tate
100%
on
do.
Twitter, and like every single time I see Andrew Tate with a hot take, you are literally like not very you're like
I'm
not
just
very
saying
far
that
behind saying the exact same thing.
I'm not saying I'm a narcissist. I'm not saying I'm too cocky, but it's so hard for me to like even digest anything when it comes down to people's opinions and stuff like that. I'm too busy. I got my own shit I'm doing. It's like, look at our streams. It's not really like, look at the clips that we do. Look how we're forming. It's not like how everybody else is doing things. It's completely different. We're not chasing anything. We have our three month scope of things. Like it's, I'm too deep into other things that this streaming shit fucked my shit up, to be honest. So that's why we have to kind of get this last 2 weeks out of the way, because I have 700 other things to do, and that they don't include watching Andrew Tate. I'm sorry, unfortunately.
Watching Andrew Tate takes like seconds.
I can't. He gives me
What are
too
you
much
doing?
anxiety.
What are you doing that's like got you so busy? Anyway, why don't you talk? Like
I
you're really
mean,
busy. So
like
what are you up to these days?
we just launched. We were gonna drop our own Webgems today. That's what the whole kicker was. He was gonna come on, blah blah, and I was gonna drop a Webgems. But I'll save that for next. I'll save it for a different stream, because we just launched something that we were gonna unveil today. A Webgems. It was our Webgems,
Why?
right?
I thought you said why didn't Webgems join?
He said he
Like,
had
what
a
about us
bridal. He
go?
has like a wedding appointment or some bullshit.
Get a wedding though.
Yeah, like he knew this was the day. I told him last week. He confirmed last week. He confirmed Monday. So the fact is, he could have been told me that, because then I would have formulated the show. It wasn't. It doesn't matter, today's show was going to be today's show regardless. But he was going to add.
He was talking so much crap about you though. I thought it was gonna be like a lit. You were like really salty yesterday last week. I thought maybe like
He should have
oh it's
came.
gonna be
He
like
should
a
have came. He should have came. He'll be. I think he'll be here before the season's up. I thought we had one more after this, but we have two more now to do. So we have two more Alpha Wednesdays. I'm gonna try to. I think Webgems, if he shows up, he's just gonna show up. He lost his privileges of having the show revolved around him. That was a one shot, one thing, and that's really it. It is. These clips are important. These last few weeks are very important for the next 3 months.
wait.
So
So did you answer the question about what it is that got you so busy?
I don't know. I don't think you realize how much energy the stream takes out of me, and this isn't even what I do. This is just I'm not a producer. I'm not like a YouTuber. I'm not an editor. And we've launched over 100 clips, and we have over 100 more. And that's just in this this is this realm of
Did you
what
have
I
like
do.
AI doing that for you though?
I do, but it's still like there's still work involved that I have to do and push direction. It's not just AI. Like the AI without direction is nothing. So it's on top of all my other shit I have to do. We just launched another website. We're launching another website in like a couple weeks, but we're gonna do this unveiling for one.
What website?
This I don't have the energy now to go through it. And to be honest, there's one more update tomorrow that we're gonna do. So
What? You can't just tell me what website you're doing.
I made a website for somebody, and it's a pretty sick website. So
Nice.
we're gonna drop that one, and then I have my own. We have two. I have one website we're making right now for the platform itself to host the videos and all that. That one should be done in about 2 weeks, and those are gonna wrap up like any of that. Then I have like another brand that like I have a lot of shit I'm doing, bro. What the fuck? I'm not gonna go run down a list of everything. I have way too many things. Like it's a 7 day a week schedule. It sucks, to be honest. I'm trying to see the sun more.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take some time off. Aren't you still going to Lebanon?
I don't know, man. Every week the situation changes, man. Every week. Today there was like Tel Aviv was on fire. I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
I thought you said you were going no matter what. You didn't care about the sitch.
Well, you want the truth is the stream caused me to my main website caused me to be down a significant amount. So I fucked that up biggest fumble. So it is what it is. Shit happens, but I'm still straight. But I'm not really just trying to just blow. Like I'm trying right now. I'm trying to position for the next year. We're trying to figure out what we're doing scopes and plans. I don't got time to just fuck around, right now at least. Maybe
Hey man,
if I felt like streaming
it's really
there,
important. Yeah, you should stream there.
yeah, like maybe if that was an option, but I don't even the stream has me so shot that I don't want to put any more time in it. I don't know how people do this we don't even do it. We do it every day, but I don't know how people do it like as a lifestyle. It's annoying.
Talk in front of your computer. It's pretty easy to me.
Isn't that the end game here? Is to like have this blow up and become a full-time streamer?
Hell no. What? I don't know. I see.
Hell no. What are we doing this for? I thought we were.
What's the end? Wait, what's the end game of the stream then?
Yeah. I mean, what do you?
I will never be a full-time
shoot
streamer.
shit?
We'll always do. See, I've said that since like season 1 and season 2. We've always said.
No, you didn't, bro. You said literally the opposite.
I said
You
that
said
we're
we're trying to get
building.
the stream popping.
Yes, if we were to do seasons, I'll never do full time. I can't. I don't. I would never. It's. I don't believe that works. It looks like it works now, but I think the modern version won't work. Of somebody just sitting down talking bullshit. Yeah, if you're gonna sit there and waste your time, we're not. I'm not trying to target a humongous audience. We need buyers. You know what I'm saying? We need people with who are like who have jobs. I don't want a fucking bum in school. No disrespect to anybody. I don't want any like it's not that's not the content isn't revolved around that kind of stuff. Like
Bro, what are you talking about?
So what's the end game?
The end game is to have a bigger platform for sure, right? But I don't see like we'll have shows like we'll do shows we can repurpose.
Right, but what do you get in those? Ultimately, like, what is it like? Exposure to your brands?
Yeah, it's
like
gonna be
more
exposure.
reach?
It's gonna be exposure to brands, more reach for sure. Yeah, that's the goal. That doesn't mean I have to be full time doing this. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I have to. Full time is in like 7 days. 5 to 7 days a week. If it's one day a week, it's a different story. If we can get to,
Yeah, but I think you let Webgems really get to you. That was the big problem here. Webgems really got in your head.
no, man. Listen,
You're declaring defeat already.
it's not
All it took
defeat.
was like
Listen.
All it took was one mean Webgems comment.
I'm not
So is
smart.
this
I'm
crazy?
not smart enough to do this fucking like to be good at it. I don't like doing shit and just being on. I don't like doing anything just being regular. So see, we're gonna be good or we're not gonna be good.
So are the streams basically just a marketing tactic then?
Yeah, for sure. They're a marketing tactic. Number one, their exposure. Number two, we're building a platform, right?
Hey, what is the cross pollination between people looking for a suit in in the city that you're in West Michigan?
I don't target West
And
Michigan, but I'll give you the analytics. Our analytics are our most users are men from 25 to 45-year-old. Those are our highest demo.
This is all so you can sell suits.
Those
No.
are demographic analytics. But
What is this? What is this about then?
It's not just.
you're doing like this.
The next stream. We're gonna announce. Path. We don't know what's going on with Path right now, but we're gonna announce the stream season 3 stream sponsor. You guys will see what like. It's not just about my shit. The season 3 sponsor. We already have a signed deal with them, so it's not. This is not just like a fucking A play for me selling suits. Like it's bigger than that. It's not.
Bro, you don't have any sponsorships. What are you talking about?
We just signed another big one. You'll see then.
No, I'm
What
not
do you
gonna see because
what do you guys think the direction? Actually, we should do this 20 nonstop. We should just be forever.
I just don't see like I get what you're trying to do, but like, is the right audience there? Like, how do you successfully pivot your audience into sales? Like, it's just gotta be a little more targeted. It's so broad right now. I don't know. Like, you got to target.
We're not selling. We're not right now. We're not big enough to like expound upon that. Right now, it's more to like I said. Right now, it's more to get the channel bigger and growing, and then be entertaining. So provide entertainment. Then there's many different things you can do if we have a good show. If we have it, we can sign the show. Those are we got
you need like an audience to get to that point. So your whole conception is so out of control bad. So like you think that you think that you need viewership, okay? And then you think that you can't have like a bunch of poor people watching you or something like that? Is that what you think? Like you need like 5 really rich dudes watching you in order for you to have a good show? Like, I don't understand.
We will prove that. We will prove that model to you in the upcoming stream. How about that? We're gonna prove that.
No, we won't.
We will prove that. I will show you
No, that's
exactly
not
what
how
it
the
is.
algorithm works, my guy. You don't know
I don't
how
give a
the you don't
listen.
know
We
how
know how
YouTube
to. I
algorithm
know how
works.
to. I know the algorithm
No,
behind the scenes. All the content for the 3 months. We had a big ass meeting today of what how we're going to repurpose the content a different way. Right now, we just take the shows, we strip them and do clips. But there's different things you can do inside those clips to gain get inside the algorithm. We cuss way too much for the algorithm. Number one, to have any really real organic reach. The content we've made, we can use this for the next 3 months when we chop it up. We have long form content. So all the videos are an hour to 2 hours long. Those are going to be chopped up between 10 to 20-minute videos, most likely 10, maybe 5-minute videos of different pinpoints that we talked about. And then those are going to have clips. And inside those clips, there's going to be gaming like on top of it. That's a hack right now that we're seeing that's working. So like what you're doing right now, when you do that, you can put this game on the bottom screen. On the top can be the actual clip, and that'll be more engaging for the audience.
So you're just farming right now.
Right now we're
and then
farming. That's why we're like birching.
So then
We're all over the place.
summer is when you put out all the content, and then gather a following, and then you come back for season 3 with like a base of viewers. Is that
No.
is that the strategy?
No. Here's the thing: is number one, we're not botting, we're not paying for ads. How everybody really gets big, we're not doing none of that. Okay, all we're doing is we're trying to be.
I didn't say anything about
No.
that.
I'm saying so. To gain an audience quick, to gain an audience it's the most challenging thing you can possibly do. Not just for this, for any business. So it's a slow roll, and I knew that from day one of doing this that this is going to be it's a slow roll play. So, and it's like this in the 3 months, it's not going to just be just us using the old clips and redoing them. It's going to be building the other shows and building structures and different things like that. So that's going to be the angle that I think we'll be taking. But we'll see how it goes. Things can change, but at the end of the day, it's like it's gonna listen. Gaining an audience and getting bigger. It's everybody wants that, right? And I think for sure
except for you, apparently, right?
but I think for sure we can do that. That's not. I think if we do this episode, there's no doubt in my mind that's what will happen in reality. We just have to have the game plan, and I can't be doing this nonstop and have the game plan at the same time. I'm definitely not that good at this or other shit in my life. So it's like, that's why in the beginning of
Webgems
this,
got you, bro.
man, in the
You
beginning
let
of the
Webgems
stream,
get
bro,
you.
in February when we started, I said we're going till the end of May. I said this was the whole plan. It was never when we started season 1. We said we stopped it short because of the whole whatever. But it was always going to be like this. This format to me was always going to be this way. It's a little bit different than everybody else, but this is, I believe, the best way to start.
So, like, none of these conversations are entertaining for you. You just like this is all just like work. Like you're just doing a job.
No, they're entertaining, but it's not just doing this, man. It's like it's not just that, bro. I have a lot of shit I got to do, and
Everybody does. I don't know why you act like you're the only busy guy around here.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying is that for me, it gets too much. And I'm just like, I gotta, I don't want to just start bullshitting it. And I just think we'll be better if we do this in this format. How many people would be down to on a Wednesday to come in the summertime if it's just, some shit to do? Like what, like, it's better this way for everybody. And I don't know. That's just what I think, man. Who knows? If the beta bot is popping and we think it's good and starts getting us clips and we start using it, we might just I'll just have the beta bot do some shit, Any ideas you guys got,
What's the
anything
point of
you
these things?
want,
You're
is
just telling us
fucking
that
will always.
you're just telling us that we're bad. We're just telling us we're bad content. Is what you're saying.
What are you talking about? Without you guys, in reality, it would have been a fucking tough, way tougher season. So
Would you like make content to do all this like meta discussion about like
we have,
what you're gonna do about beta bot and
we have.
all this stuff?
Listen, we've held off all the gaming clips for these 3 months windows. The gaming stuff actually on YouTube does really well, and all the other platforms. So the gaming stuff is like our kicker that we're gonna be doing. We didn't want to like cross mix them because all these streams were a little bit different. But now, once we're going to be in the dead period, we'll have the gaming stuff. Like I said, we're experimenting here. We kind of have the idea of how we're gonna do it, but we're open. If you guys got ideas, you want the shows to continue, let me know. Maybe you'll convince me to keep going. Better be a good pitch. And if you want to keep the Wednesdays going, Alpha, let me know, and then we'll keep them going.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to be in league with somebody that's not feeling it.
I'm always feeling it, but the thing is, for me, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about me not feeling it. It's about me positioning us to be in best situation possible. We're specifically coming back. It's going to be a hot season. It's going to be a hot season. If you look at the months, September, October, November. Okay, that whole lead up is going to be very, very big for just headlines and different things that are going to be going on. And if we've been in the algorithm for 8 months, heat waves. A lot of people get big during the election time for like commentary and shit like that on these platforms.
Oh man.
So you better load your ass up because you're going to be very important. The Alpha one, whatever day we're going to have the show next week.
I'm not paying attention to no fucking election, bro. This is about to be the wackest election of all time. I bet you it's gonna be record low voter turnout. That's my guess.
Still, it's
because
gonna,
all the candidates suck ass.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like
what
both
happens.
candidates suck. Like,
Did you see Biden and Trump agreed to a debate today?
yeah, I'm kind of curious what the viewership of that is gonna even be. Because like I don't know, I have like zero interest in watching it. It's a movie you've seen before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Trump. Yeah, just Trump is who gives a fuck about this guy.
Trump's, yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not really like, we didn't want to. Hey, bro, we're talking about audiences and gaining audiences and people like that. Like that's just what it is. It's just that's gonna be a lot of people. They gain momentum. Like how everyone jumped on like the men hate women movement, whatever, and everybody random people would. That's what people do. They just grift to different things. So everybody's gonna be grifting towards the election right now. Like everybody.
I don't know. I think that the candidates are really unpopular because, like, literally, like, there's no good alternative candidate.
Is the conversation?
Like,
it's not about the case. It's about the conversation. Is the conversation? People are still gonna want to talk about it.
I don't think they are because the candidates are so uninteresting.
Biden just said.
me.
AZ just said Biden agreed to a debate, right?
Yeah, but so what?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah, Trump just had the record rally right now. He has shit lit.
That doesn't mean anything. He had a record rally. What do you mean by that?
I think he had the biggest rally of all time.
I doubt that, but I bet you like a lot of people have had bigger rallies than him. I don't think he's a particularly popular politician. Like he has like a cult-like following with like a few people in the country.
I think you're wrong there. I think
Why?
I think you get like a few people is really understating the amount of people that are like ride or die for that guy. It's like a large number.
Okay, I think a minority. I think like maybe 30% of the population. Maybe even I think 20% of the people population really loves him. Which is it is a lot of people in the grand scheme, right, in the United States. But then like everybody else is, and then even more people are just repulsed by him. So like maybe like 10% of the population is repulsed by him, and then everybody else is kind of like in between.
Yeah, there's a lot of people though with Trump that aren't vocal that they're gonna vote for him because of like maybe they live in California or New York or something. We just don't talk about it. But I think he's proven in every election that people come out and vote for his ass.
Yeah, but people in California and New York don't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're just reliably blue states.
Yeah, but just like in general, I think the number of the people that do like Trump is much higher than a few people.
I don't think he has broad appeal. Is what I'm trying to say. He doesn't have. I think he's like so bad that even with as unpopular as Biden is right now, I think what's his face Trump could still very well lose the election, and that's like with Biden being like among the most unpopular presidents ever. Because like if we're being honest, like if you remember the 2020 primary, they basically had to rig the entire primary process just to get Biden out in front of the voters to begin with, because like he was just like insanely unpopular.
Who? What Trump was?
Yeah, no, Biden was.
Yeah, and they claimed the most turnout, most votes ever. Like that's kind of wild. I think we can't talk about that for the algorithm, though. Anyways, this
I thought you didn't care.
This is a hot take.
Algorithm.
I care about the algorithm for sure over here because we have to finesse it. Did you guys hear that bill that passed? I think that was last week. The anti-Semitic bill. That's wild.
It didn't pass. It got through the House, so it hasn't passed yet. I know. It's the suspension of free speech for Israel, basically.
It's kind of
It's fucking wild, man.
It's kind of wild. It's like doesn't make any sense if you want the truth. Like
if that doesn't open people's eyes, then I don't know what will.
I think it'll be challenged in courts though, because it's so egregiously stupid that I don't know how it can stand unless this country is like truly going down the tubes. But there's a real argument that that's actually the case. But like,
is it true that the bill bans you from saying that like the Jews killed Jesus?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
you actually can't you can't criticize Israel unless you're criticizing another country at the same time. So like you're basically it's illegal to criticize Israel.
That's crazy.
And it's illegal to compare them to Hitler. These are all the things that they put in the bill.
It's the most un-American shit ever.
And then they want to have monitors at schools to make sure that if anybody is violating these laws, there's a cop, there's an anti-Semitism cop at every school and institution to make sure that you're in compliance. That's what they want. It's like insanity.
That's like not gonna work out well for them in the long run. Like, you know what I mean? It's just gonna make people not like them if there's a fucking cop policing what they say everywhere they go.
This is why I'm saying that capitalism no longer works, because the plutocracy has gotten so out of control that this stuff seems like it's actually sane. So like the suspension of civil liberties, all for the sake of Israel, like the fucking banning of TikTok and all this other stuff. This is crazy, man. How corrupt this country has gotten.
Like you could potentially, like we could potentially be well, I don't know if you can like for past content.
I don't go. I don't.
I'm thinking, but we could
honestly,
potentially be arrested if it becomes a law.
The law is that it applies to schools mostly, because that's what they're worried about. They don't want the school. They don't want like the universities to feature the profile.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense because I'm like, bro, if you try to,
it's still a huge violation of It's still a huge violation of. Abe's like, oh, we're in business.
No, but I don't know if you can do that. You can. I don't know if you
actually a
can do
huge
that.
violation.
Schools are their own like democracy. They're their own dictatorship. Schools.
But as long as you get federal funding, right? So they go say if you're not compliant, then you can't get federal funding.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's the whole point. So they're using this stuff as like a tool.
No, they're using this to scare people online too, to stop saying their name.
Your boy Trump wants so.
My theory with the whole TikTok, they're going to use it as a pawn for to start a civil war. TikTok's not going to sell, 100%.
No, they're not. Why would they do that?
So
they would for sure rather see it go somewhere else rather than sell it.
Too big. It's too complex to make a sale, and we'll see what happens in their court. If people there was a petition that they put on TikTok saying, "Hey, sign this petition if you guys hit this." To stop the U.S. government from doing X, Y, and Z. So I wonder if they will use TikTok to like galvanize people to like go to the courts and make a loud ass noise for this. If it's about to get banned, even though like normal people are thinking it's not going to be banned, but it'll be banned by January.
I mean, regardless of all this stuff, like the whole thing in Gaza is a huge clusterfuck for Israel right now. And at the end of the day, when all this shit is written, they're still gonna be the losers of this conflict, no matter what they do. And honestly, all they're doing by trying to suspend fucking civil liberties in the United States is digging their own hole. Everyday people know what they're doing, and it's just like it's not gonna stand.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna. I'm pretty sure they're gonna, if they lose in court, whatever they have to say in court, if they don't win, it's going to be banned. Unless, and this is what I'm saying, unless the next president, unless Trump.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that I'm on a broader scale, like all this stuff, all this Israel's project in Gaza, everything, its whole war, the way it's prosecuting it, it's turning into a huge disaster for them at this point. Everything they do is just digging the hole even deeper. They should just agree to a ceasefire and just lay low.
It's BS. They refused a ceasefire,
Yeah, because they thought that they thought that they could they wanted to get a better bargaining position, so they thought they're gonna reinvade Gaza. The reinvasion has been a fucking disaster. Like they're getting like casualties out the fucking ass right now because they thought that Hamas and all these other groups were on their last legs, that they're gonna roll in there and just plow through them. They fucking set them up like dummies, dude. Like they were waiting for them to come back. They were like waiting and fortified, and they're fighting harder now than they did at the very beginning of the war. That's crazy. That's like what's crazy. And if anything, Israel now they're in a weaker position. So basically, their bluff got called, and now they're in an even weaker position. And because of that, dude, I just don't see them even signing on to it. They're probably just gonna go for broke at this point and just keep fighting for years. I don't think there's anybody sane in Israel left.
Yeah, I mean it's not getting any better. VicNasty was on here earlier. He said that he believed that this was Vic said this was had nothing, no backing behind it, no info behind it. So if you're listening, this isn't like this. He had a conspiracy take, so this is a conspiracy. He said that like he thought the U.S. government was the ones who really did to start this war and to have all this happen. I'm like, I don't know. That's an interesting take. I have to do some research on that.
That definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, I know, but for
Why would you even research that? It's like it's so like bizarre. Like
I
there's no
said
way
that
that
for
would
the
be the case.
stream. I said that for the stream. But we got 2 episodes left after this. 2 episodes left. I think we're gonna have some other
Yeah,
guests.
you gotta do the Lebanon stream.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes.
You're gonna be missing a huge opportunity.
Two episodes left, and the last 2 weeks we're gonna go hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go super hard. We're gonna be streaming every day. We're using the Beta Bot for different things to get clips. So it's gonna be a long 2 weeks. Beta Bot, why don't you close us out, Beta Bot? Why don't you give us a little closeout speech?
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Alpha Wednesday tonight. It's been a fantastic session with some deep dives. And
Wait, hey, did you
discussions.
watch that Elon
Remember,
Musk? Did you watch that
the
Elon Musk video?
conversation.
Shut this thing. Dude, shut this thing up. Did you watch that Elon Musk video I sent you? The 42-minute one?
No, you never sent it to me. Where was it at?
I did. I sent it to the group chat. You should watch this video. Basically, it just outlines why Elon Musk is a huge scammer.
Should we do? I'll react to that. Should we do that reaction video for you?
Yeah, you should definitely do a react video to this. It would be hilarious if you did that. Don't do it today. Do it on your own time. I'll text it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, text me. I'll play that video. I should send you this video. You ever watch the Bored Ape Club, the Bored Ape Yacht Club?
The what?
The Bored Ape Yacht Club, like the NFT Bored Apes.
Is that like really weird looking guy?
That was really really expensive.
Yeah, the NFTs.
Yeah, I'll send you a video of like inception of the deep rooted like thought behind it. Meme guys, some straight internet guys, and it's nothing but memes of white supremacy and racism. Every freaking yacht.
Why do I want to?
Because it's
Why do I want to watch this?
The detail that they had in each one of them is like the numerology and typography or whatever that they put, the symbolism inside them. It's a codes that only people on the internet who are like in the meme society will know. You might know them. Like if you watch it, you'll say, "Oh shit." There's no way after seeing that like these guys just did that. Like this has to be like their lifelong thought there was no way they were able to just come up with these intricate designs and symbols, because some of the symbols are like letters, and then you put those letters into something, and then those letters go. It's wild.
I'm definitely not gonna watch that video, but you should definitely watch the Elon video.
I'll watch it. We'll react to that video tomorrow. Definitely do that.
You know, you should also do. You should go to Japan and do a live stream there. Like, go take a vacation and do your IRL live stream.
Yeah, that was a goal. That was a plan. That was a goal I'm playing. But right now,
there's a lot of money in that right now.
I'm trying to position the stream to pop off. You know what I mean? Push us to the right direction.
That's the master plan. If you want to set yourself apart from the rest of the pack.
We already do anyways, but it's kind of just like we have to just be consistent with it. We can't stop.
Bro, you're not getting the views. You're not getting the views. You're not getting the viewership. I'm saying if you want to get some real viewership,
okay,
you should do.
The views will happen. I promise. Like it's like get the viewerships, but that's not. We were never really truly concerned about that. We were concerned about being good and providing like some entertainment and some information as a kicker, but really more on the entertainment aspect. I think we've done a good job. Like we have a lot of good videos, a lot of good clips, and we're thought provoking at least. This is a critical thinking. If we want to be like everybody else, we'll just talk shit about bitches. We'll just talk shit about bitches, how terrible bitches, and that's what everyone does. Everybody has the same stuff.
I think most of the people on this show are married, so they can't really do that.
Talking about or try to scam people.
I mean, let's be real, dude. You got like 4 viewers right now, and we've been doing this for like 3 months. If you want to get up to like hundo, you should do something different.
Listen. Number one, it's all about the. It's not about that's a good metric, right? But it's all about
it is about the viewers though. Any other type of thinking is just cope.
Okay, anybody who ever starts a business and thinks all of a sudden you're going to be popping because you opened and you have a platform and you're whatever, you're very very mistaken. If you think your first year you're going to make money, you're not at all. So if you look at that on every aspect,
with that attitude, yeah, without that attitude, you won't.
No, that's how it is on every aspect. It's very, very few that will
make. It's not, dude.
But you know what happens on
there's no overhead. There's literally no overhead in this.
There is overhead.
The goal is to get eyeballs on. No, there's not. The goal is to get eyeballs on you, and then just doing this, it's not gonna get eyeballs.
Yeah, well, I'm planning to light my jacket on fire. Maybe the views will spike up. No, man, it's not about that.
Like, yeah, if you're gonna just do blatant attention-seeking behavior, nobody's gonna watch it because they're gonna, look at this guy. He's just trying to get my
attention. That's what everybody does. That's all people do.
No, man.
Literally, they get sucked into that life, and then all they find themselves doing is doing crazy, chaotic behavior to get views and attention because they're not skilled. They haven't developed a platform. They don't have a core foundation, and all they do is chase after their next high, and I will never. That's nothing. I'll never sign up for nothing like that. Don't worry, man.
I'm just saying
don't
that,
worry. The
like,
views in the fall when we come back, we're gonna be, it's gonna be good.
dude, like, you don't understand how algorithms work. So the algorithm favors channels that put out content on a daily basis.
We do.
Okay. Well, you're not. Once you stop doing this stuff, once you stop streaming, then you're not.
You must
And
have
then
missed.
you're
You must.
basically whatever plan you had with this channel that you're doing. Like, it's not gonna pan out because you're gonna get pushed back to the bottom of the algo.
No, we're transitioning to the hour to 2 hour videos to 10-minute to 20-minute videos, 5-minute videos. We're going to break down the Alpha Wednesdays episodes into segments. Like we had a conversation about slavery and capitalism. That's going to be a separate video. We have about TikTok. That's going to be a separate video. So we're going to have many different videos be coming out in the next 3 weeks, in the next 3 months. Just shorter, because shorter videos, you have a better chance. Not too many people are going to click. If you don't have an audience, not too many people are going to click an hour to 2 hour video and just sit through it. When you do that, when you have an audience, because then people will just sit down and listen to anything you have to say. Until then, you have to break it up. So the whole goal this was always the goal. We did an amazing season. We have good episodes. We're going to chop these episodes down to about, we did 15 episodes. We're gonna have, out of those 15, probably 50 more videos. Out of those 15, from those 50 videos, we'll reclip those more clips. So we're gonna be posting every day for until September. Every single day.
You definitely don't have enough content for 50 videos from this one stream.
Not this stream, but the 15 streams we've done.
I mean, a lot of this stuff's like talking about stuff that's like no longer relevant.
Some of it is.
I don't know.
Some of it is. Some of it isn't. Some of it's still going. Like some of it is. Some of it isn't. Depending on how we put.
I mean, we waste so much time in these streams with talking about like meta topics that
the AI topics.
It's like, how are you gonna even get content?
The AI content is probably the second best performing content on the platforms. They get the highest views.
The AI content. So like talking to your bot gets you highest views.
No, talking about the AI to ChatGPT. We had many AI conversations that do well. So those are going to be, they're in the catalog. Like I said, we had a big meeting today. It was 2 hours with the team, and we're just getting ready to. They know what's going to happen. And we have the gaming. Nobody knows that this all started from the gaming stuff, and we haven't stopped that. We just haven't posted it. And we have a lot of gaming content that we're going to be pushing out too. So one way or another, we're going to get the views up, and we're going to get the platform bigger. Even if we come back, right, and we're going to have at least 100K views. Once we get to that, even if we're still small on the live viewer count, by the mid-season, I think we'll pick up some steam once the election gets going. It's going to be more structured. It's going to be more like sophisticated. We're going to plan them out. We have 3 months to plan out shows. People do this for a lifetime, man. People do this for 10 years, 5 years. We're trying to do this. We're trying to pop off in a year. We're trying to do it in a year and a half. We have a timetable here, and that we have goals, and we're going to try to meet them. I think we're doing a good job. I'm proud of the season. I'm proud of the clip. You guys think we don't have the clips do well? I've posted many on other things before where I get zero. There's times where things get zero. We're consistently getting 250 views on videos. We're consistently getting 500 views on certain videos. We're very consistent with the views. So.
All right, man.
I'm going to have the beta bot close it out. AZ, are you still in here?
I think he's long gone.
No, I'm on. My bad.
We're wrapping up. You want any closing thoughts before we get the beta bot back in here?
Beta bot, take it away.
All right, beta bot. AZ wants you to close out the stream.
Thank you all for joining us on Alpha Wednesday tonight. It's been a lively and thought-provoking session. Special thanks to AZ and the rest of the panel for their insights. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes as we wrap up season 2. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
All right, everybody, we're going to log it off. All right, AZ, we'll see you next episode.